Chicken fried rice is one of those dishes that is always good, even when it's not good. A bit like pizza, really, isn't that right, Ma?
Yes, a bit like pizza.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a pizza, it's really good, sometimes it's not.
But even when it's not that good,
You still eat it.
You still eat it, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. But anyway, we've got a traditional Chinese takeaway fried rice, which when I say traditional, it's just like a Chinese takeaway. Chinese takeaway food isn't traditional Chinese food. It is westernized fast food.
Yeah, I'm glad you all enjoy it.
Yeah, but that's what we're teaching you today.
Yes.
Okay? We'll get on with that. Okay, so first we're going to need our rice, and we use this rice cooker today. We have actually done a review, haven't we, Mum, of this?
We had done a review. Go ahead to the other channel.
Yeah, so if you want to know the other channel, just comment below and I'll link the channel, which is Chin and Chew Reviews. It's basically an unboxing and our first try of using this, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And our thoughts, our initial thoughts. So anyway, we're going to open this up and we're going to take some of this rice out. We're going to use it hot today. Well, not overnight. So normally a takeaway will use overnight rice, won't they, Ma?
Yeah.
Because fried rice was invented to use up day-old rice. And that's where the flavour's slightly different when you use day-old rice.
Because it's we dehydrated a lot.
Yeah, it takes out a lot of the...
moisture.
Yeah, but we're not going to be doing that today. In the US, though, I believe most of the time they actually use fresh rice from a rice cooker in their takeaways and restaurants, which is why we get a lot of comments from the people from in the US who say our rice looks a little bit dry and theirs is really like sticky and stodgy. That's probably because they're using fresh rice. Mm-hmm. And the type of rice you're using is really important as well. You need high quality long grain rice, and if you want to know where to get that, comment below and I'll let you know. But in the UK, most takeaways / good takeaways are using overnight rice because it's a different flavour profile and it's just tastier. That's to our palate. You can use whatever you want. It's quicker this way though.
Yeah.
So to the rice, I'm add in just a pinch of
salt.
Thank you, Mum.
MSG.
Yeah. Shout out to the MSG Massive.
Yeah, MSG Massive.
MSG Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. A touch of dark soy. This is for colour.
Light soy.
Yeah. Dark soy, colour, sweetness. Light soy, saltiness and soy flavour. And then we're just going to mix this in.
This is already nice to eat like this.
Yeah, I would just eat it like this.
Yeah.
And the reason we mix the ingredients before then in the wok is for two reasons. When you're using overnight rice, that is that it helps it sort of coat all the rice properly. Because when you can get your hands in there with gloves on,
yeah,
you can really mix it about well. And it's quicker in the wok phase.
The colour go evenly.
Yeah, and you don't have to wait for the liquid to evaporate off in the wok. And secondly, if you add dark soy to all the ingredients, they all get a like tinge of brown to them.
Yeah, start sticking it sometimes.
So it's purely aesthetic. Your other ingredients won't look as vibrant. That's nicely mixed. Now on to the next bit. Do you want to crack an egg?
Yeah.
I'm letting Mum do this because someone had a go at me last time saying your mum didn't cook this time.
Oh, so I don't feel like it sometimes.
Exactly.
Someone's cooking, Chin's cooking, the same.
So we're just going to add a pinch of salt.
Salt. MSG?
Yeah.
Give it a whisk.
No, actually you do that.
Okay.
I've been told off. There you go.
Right.
So we're just going to whisk this up. Normally you don't want to add egg, salt or any sodium to an egg mix because it makes it runny. So if you're making an omelette at home, like a Western omelette, you don't want to add salt in the mix. You want to season the top of it. But with the Chinese cooking, we want that as runny as possible. So we put the sodium in there to make the egg as watery as we can.
Yeah, that's when you see the bubble. That's good enough.
Yeah, well mixed.
Onion.
Yeah, so we're just going to prep this is a large onion. You don't need all of that.
Just need about a quarter of it.
Yeah. Just take off the top and bottom. Peel it. What am I doing? How dare I? I'm cooking again, Mum. Oh, there you go.
What? How do you want it? Small piece or slice?
Chunks, like a fried rice.
Okay. Oh god, the onion is strong.
Yeah. Perfect. So now our veg is actually just frozen veg. Most takeaways are using frozen veg. It's great, full of nutrients still because it's frozen so quickly. You can use whatever veg you want. Normally it's just peas. Comment below if you like just peas in it. But we thought for the photo we're going to use mixed veg.
Yeah.
But use what you want. It's completely up to you. That's the perfect and most wonderful thing about cooking, isn't it, Ma?
Yes.
Yeah, you do you, essentially.
Yes.
I said that to someone on here and they had a go at me.
Oh yeah.
They said, what's with the attitude? It's like, what are you talking about? I liked your comment. I just said, yeah, well, I understand that. And now you're having a go at me saying I'm giving you attitude.
I don't know what is attitude mean.
Attitude.
Yes.
Like being sarky.
Oh, is it?
Maybe,
Okay.
I mean, that's on them though, isn't it?
Mm.
If that's how you see the world, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Never mind. Everyone got to have an attitude.
Okay, so here we have what takeaways are using. This is pre-steamed frozen chicken breast that's been defrosted, okay? So chances of you being able to get this are slim to none, but we have shown you how to do this in our first and second cookbooks. Different methods in both.
Yeah.
And a very similar fried rice recipe for this is in our first cookbook as well. You can actually get something very similar to this in our Western supermarkets. It's in the frozen section. Just look for the pre-cooked like chunks of chicken. If you look on the back, it'll say like 90% chicken, which means like the rest of it's been pumped with a little bit of salt and water. And that's very similar to this.
Yep. So you can cut this
Okay,
this time.
I can.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut this straight down the middle. And I'm gonna find the grain, which is the muscle fibre direction. I'm gonna come across it. You can cut your chicken however you want it.
You can do it in pieces or you can do it in chunks.
Yeah. Most takeaways are gonna be using this exact chicken. We velvet, and we've shown you how to velvet before. If you've never seen that before, comment and I will link the video for you. But yeah, so most takeaways aren't velveting, which is why we're not doing the velveted chicken today. I like a lot of chicken, so I'm gonna put a bit more in. So we have our wok here. We'll place it on the highest heat it can possibly be on.
Yep.
Add some veg oil to this. You want quite a bit for the first step.
Just let it heat up.
Yeah, you want it quite hot. Now, like I said, in the first cookbook, the recipe is slightly different, but we like to show all variations of how to do things so you can pick and choose what you prefer at home, rather than tell you, this is how it's done, this is how it should be done, because that's a lie. Every recipe in the world has different ways of doing it. And what's our favourite might not be good for you. So, you know, it's just nice to show you, rather than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what you like.
Yeah, exactly, rather than us bark at you. Now, we'll sometimes say there are certain ways, takeaways will not be doing it, but if it works for you, keep doing it. Okay, so in goes our egg, and we're going to pour this into the actual oil itself. Not here, here. And then we're going to stir at the same time. And we're going to brown this off, and that's how you get your ribbons. Part of that whole getting the wok flavour at home is making sure your egg is well browned.
Yes, that makes it different.
Yeah. People that say you can't achieve this on electric just don't know what they're talking about. It's science at the end of the day. If you understand the science...
You can do it.
Yeah, exactly. And all the wok is the vaporisation of the oil, the heat, and the Maynard effect. However you say it, I learnt it at university 20 years ago, still can't say it now. That egg's nice and brown. I'm just going to place that into the side to add later. So we're going to add more veg oil. Remember, Chinese takeaway, so we use quite a lot of veg oil.
Get it to the temperature.
Yeah. So we're going to add some onions.
Wow.
Allow these to slightly brown off. Oh my God. Then we're going to add chicken. Add a touch of salt.
MSG.
Yeah. And remember, as chefs, like legit chefs, we've always been taught season a little and often. Because a lot of people will see a seasoning with salt and MSG all the time and go, wow, that's loads. Actually, it's all together in the whole dish. Probably less than a third teaspoon of salt and a third teaspoon of MSG. So when that started to brown off,
put your veg in.
yeah. Browning the MSG off as well is really important. That's how you get that takeaway flavour and smell.
Start smelling now.
You want to make sure most of that liquid that the veg is going to release is gone before we add our rice.
Otherwise you get a sticky rice.
Yeah. Now we're going to add our rice. Literally a touch more salt.
Salt and MSG.
And MSG.
Touch MSG. I don't know how to say it.
And we're just going to tamp down the rice, knocking out all the lumps with the back of your spoon. This also helps it stick to the base and give you that char flavour. Also going to add an egg.
Your egg that you previously cooked.
Okay, now I'm going to mix this in. If you're using the fresh rice, it should cook quick. I'm cooking again, Ma. There you go. Go on. So tamping it down removes the lumps, and it also.
This wok is really heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah,
My hand is a bit hurting.
Yeah.
That's why I changed cooking.
Anyway, so you can see the egg stays nice and bright and clear and white. Clear, but you know what I mean. And all the veg stays bright. If you add the dark soy to this, they'll slightly go a duller colour. So what you're just letting happen here is the rice to sit and catch on the bottom. One of the most important parts.
Yes. Do it a few times. They'll be ready.
Continuously knock it down on the back of your spatula.
Like you can see.
Yeah. That's that breath of the wok that people talk about.
I didn't know the wok had breath.
Yeah, exactly. Again, just let it sit for 20-30 seconds, then flip, and keep doing that until the rice is really piping hot. That's perfect now. Here we go. Needs chilli. We've just got there for photos. That's all that is. But if you want a video on how to make them, comment below. We have done one already, but we could always do a different variation. So
yes, we could always redo it just because a lot of you asked for it.
oh yeah, there are some things I
And
missed out
rather
last
than
time.
you flick out back, so like it's present time. Sometimes it's so difficult because we had done so many of it. Take a while to flick back. Chili. It brings out the flavour. To me, the chili.
Chili always brings out flavour. That's why I like it.
But if you like hot chili though, but if you don't like, I totally understand it. You don't like hot, you don't like hot. Alright, but we do.
Personally, I like my egg fried rice with just peas in. But that's just how most takeaways I've worked in / owned have always done their fried rice. Very few have just had nothing in other than egg and chicken.
Yeah, normally they have peas.
Yeah, and I actually did a poll on the Instagram, as Mum likes to call it, Instantgram.
Oh.
And people on there said, well, I think it was 89% of people said their takeaway comes with peas in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that chili is hard to bite. It's good. Oh, sorry. The onion just fell out.
Personally, if I was making this at home, I would fry an egg, put a fried egg on top.
On top of it.
Yeah, and then crack the yolk and use the yolk as like a sauce.
By doing the egg this way, what happened to me? I need it big.
These spoons are really difficult to eat with.
Really big.
They're wide, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the old type of spoon.
Are they?
The new one is slightly smaller
Thinner,
now, the
yeah.
mouth.
Because these are more for...
Yeah. Oh, you've got to open your mouth really big.
So, chicken fried rice. How a takeaway will do it. Like I said, velveting the chicken is by far the better way of having this. But if you really want to replicate that takeaway flavour at home, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Because there's some people who just want to know how to do it. If you'd like to support the channel, make sure you hit that like button and comment. It does us a massive world of favours if you do that, especially if you share our content as well. If you'd like to have the written recipes for all our stuff, it's on the Recipe Vault. You can support the channel by going there. It's like 75p a week and you get videos before everyone else, written recipes and the methods with videos that go up. The best way to support us, of course, is buying our cookbook. If you want to know where to get that, just comment below and I'll send you a link. But again, if you can't afford to do any of that and you just want to support us, just hit that like button.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy cooking, happy eating.
Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.